What is up, guys? My name is Roy. Welcome to my channel and welcome to this week's video. Today we are talking about men's underwear. Obviously, over the years, I have worn lots of different styles of underwear, lots of different brands of underwear. At this point, at my very advanced age, I have kind of settled in on what my favorite brand and style of underwear are. Do I like boxers? Yes, they're kind of comfortable to lounge around in, but if you're wearing them underneath of your clothes, they're kind of bulky and they don't really keep everything in place, so I don't really wear boxers. Do I like boxer briefs? A little bit more because they're kind of comfortable. I think that they bunch up too much, so they look really nice. I think nothing looks better than a boxer brief, but in terms of the comfort, they kind of bunch up a little bit. Even though they are supporting things pretty well, I'm still not the biggest fan of boxer briefs. So what I have kind of settled on in all of my years of experience are the Calvin Klein Classic Cut, Classic Fit cotton briefs. Now these are not particularly sexy. I get it. These are what I like to call granny panties because they are pretty high-waisted in the front. They are very generous in their sizing. But honestly, in my day-to-day, when I'm going to work, when I'm commuting, if I'm going to the gym, as long as it's keeping everything in place and supported and it's comfortable and it's not bunching up and it's not making me kind of, do my little duck waddle and whatever, that's really all I care about. Nobody sees me in my underwear, so I'm not really concerned about what they look like in my day-to-day. I will wear the Classic Fit Calvin Kleins. You get 4 of these for about $40. But a lot of times you can get these at, a place like TJ Maxx or Marshall's or any of those kind of discount department stores, Century 21, etc. They'll have aisles and aisles of this kind of stuff that you get it, for a little bit cheaper, maybe $10 or $15 cheaper. But yeah, for the price, 30, 40 bucks for 4 briefs, you really can't go wrong. Now, it was brought to my attention that in the last 2 or 3 years, there has been another company that has started up with the express purpose of making like the world's most comfortable underwear. And yes, according to Men's Health, that is right on the package, that this underwear here has been voted the world's best underwear. What am I talking about? This is SAXX. SAXX underwear. So right off the bat, I would never have bought this underwear unless my friend had told me to buy this because I really don't like the name. SAXX is just kind of like nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Hey, we're talking about your balls. Like, it's just kind of crude and just a little bit gross to me. And I don't know. I don't like the name. I don't like that it's branded across the front. It just says SAXX on your underwear. I don't know. It's just maybe I'm getting old, but I don't think that that's very attractive. I don't think it's very mature. I think it's kind of childish. It really bothers me that it says SAXX. So even if I really like this underwear, maybe I would wear them, maybe I would buy more. But if I saw this box in a store, I would never even pick it up just because of the name. So there you have it. Maybe that's completely off base. Maybe that's stupid of me to have that opinion, but I just don't like the name. But forget about sort of the subjective part of this and not liking the name. Let's objectively look at this. So this is labeled for everyday use. This is a slim fit boxer brief with what they call a ballpark pouch. They have built a pouch in the front, just like a catcher's mitt, to basically provide a physical barrier between your leg and your balls. So that quote, let's just read this. It says, "This 3D hammock-shaped pouch keeps it all in place thanks to mesh panels that prevent skin-on-skin friction and flat-out seams for chafe-free comfort." So, I like the idea of this. They're mesh panels, so they're gonna breathe. You're not gonna get sweaty in it. I like the idea of having sort of seamless seams that feel completely flat and don't give any type of rubbing or chafing or discomfort. So, in terms of the technology of what underwear can be, this sounds pretty cool. The fabric is also what they call soft cotton modal. I don't know. I've never heard of that. Let's look it up because I'm kind of curious what that is. All right, so cotton modal. Modal? I don't know. Okay, so modal cotton fabric is a semi-synthetic fabric made from beech tree pulp that is primarily used in clothing, such as underwear and pajamas, and household items like sheets and towels. Modal is a form of rayon, another plant-based textile. It is slightly more durable and flexible than the standard version. Modal is typically blended with other fibers like cotton or spandex for added strength. It is considered a luxurious textile thanks to both its soft feel and high cost. So, let's talk about high cost. These underwear here are, so they retail at $28. You get one pair of underwear for $28. And this is not a luxury brand. Like this is not a Versace underwear. This is not Dolce & Gabbana. This is not even like a Diesel. This is a brand that says, it's gonna say SAXX across your stomach. But okay, I gotta get that out of my head because according to Men's Health, this has been voted the best men's underwear. So I'm gonna go into this completely neutral. I'm gonna forget about the fact that I don't like the name. I'm gonna try them on, I'm gonna wear them on my commute one day, I'm gonna wear them to work one day, I'm going to wear them to the gym that night. I'm gonna have a full day in these underwear, and then after the fact, I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna record the second part of this video, and I'm going to give my full review of the SAXX Slim Fit Boxer Brief underwear. So let's put this on and see how this works and see how this feels for a day. What is up, guys? I am back. Now, I've spent the entire day in these SAXX branded boxer briefs underwear, and I think it's fair to say that I've definitely formed an opinion about them. Now, I put these through what I would consider to be a typical day for me. So I got up in the morning, I put them on, I got dressed for work, I got on the train, I went down to the office, sat at my desk, I was up and down all day. After that, got back on the train and came home, switched clothes really quickly and went to the gym. So at the gym, I ran for, 15 or 20 minutes on the treadmill. I then did legs. So it was a lot of leg movement with squats and lunges and that type of thing. I was basically putting this through everything I could possibly do in a day to see how these sort of held up. I will say, I am actually very, very impressed with the performance of these underwear. So in the day-to-day, in the office, in the gym, moving around, running, squatting, lunging, all that stuff, you honestly don't feel these at all. And I can say that that is probably the best compliment I can give underwear, is when you literally forget that you're wearing them. The cotton that they use in this is just super, super soft against the skin. The seams, again, the way this is constructed, the seams are on the outside of the underwear, so on the inside, it's really, really smooth and you don't feel the seam at all. The pouch as well provides some support. It's got that little mesh panel on each side that actually keeps, again, it keeps your balls away from your legs, so it keeps everything kind of supported and separated. I think the best compliment you can really give underwear is when you can say that you truly forget that you're even wearing them. What I usually find with boxer briefs and what I don't like about other brands is that I think they look really nice when you're wearing them, but they tend to bunch up. They tend to bunch up in your corners. So when you're sitting all day or when you're running at the gym or whatever, you kind of find yourself kind of always adjusting and pulling the legs down and trying to make some room for your crotch. But that was not the case with these at all. I didn't have to adjust once. All day, I was literally trying to pay attention to what I was doing with my underwear, and not once did I have to adjust these. That's pretty amazing. So back to talking about the pouch. So it does kind of separate your crotch from your legs, and it keeps everything kind of supported and compact. But honestly, in terms of all the marketing that they do for these, because they really push this pouch with this brand of underwear, this is really why you're spending so much money, because otherwise it's a pretty plain pair of boxer briefs. It's really the pouch that they're putting out there is like this super special technology, and it's probably my least noticeable feature of the underwear. I think the fabric and the seams and all that stuff were way more noticeable for me than the pouch. I didn't really notice it doing a whole lot more than what you would get with just a regular brief, if that makes sense. So I would say overall, I'm very, very happy with the performance of these boxer briefs, but I still stand by my criticism of the name SAXX. I don't like the name. I think it's crude. I think it's immature. I think it's kind of embarrassing. Like I would not want anyone in my gym locker room to see me wearing underwear that says SAXX. I would not want my partner at home, for me to come home and have underwear on that says SAXX. Like, I just think that is immature. I just don't want my underwear to say SAXX. I don't think it's cool. I don't think it's sophisticated. I just think it's very immature and childish, and it's just not me at all. If I saw this in the store, like I said earlier in the video, I would have never considered to pick up the box in the first place. I don't care about the technology. I don't care about the materials. I don't care about the design. The name would just turn me off completely. I would never pick up the box. I wouldn't even look at it. So the other part of this is the price. Like I said, these are $30 for one pair of underwear. For this to be a non-designer sort of off-brand underwear, to charge $30 for these, again, for the marketing, the design of having the ballpark pouch on the front and the cotton and the seamless, construction, still for $30, I don't think I would ever spend $30 for like an off-brand underwear. In terms of comfort though, I cannot fault the comfort of these. So if the crude name doesn't bother you, if the price point doesn't bother you, this is a really great feeling pair of underwear. So in that respect, they are definitely very nice underwear. That's it, you guys. I want to thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please like and share it with a friend. Also, please consider subscribing to my channel where I post lifestyle and advice videos, all designed to be simple and help boost your happiness and your well-being. Thanks for watching. Take care, guys. See you next time.